like
keep talking.
they're okay. Like younger oral surgeons of the same intellectual caliber will be coming into the market in the next couple of years, who, because they were raised in like an age of digital fluency and that sort of thing, they're far more equipped to deal with the market as it is now than you are, right? That means you have to modernize now, which, you know, basically means if you don't know how to do what everyone else is doing, or you don't know how to operate a brand like everyone else does, because again, I think we are, especially, you know, this I say this generation, it's like people my age, people who are going to be coming out of dentistry school in the next 5 years, we are very brand focused, and if we come out with that knowledge and people like the older generation that's in the market now isn't aware of that, like, we're going to kill them.
Mm-hmm. It's almost kind of like, so you're saying that because somebody is coming up and they are already having been not brought up in, but it's like if
they have been.
Like somebody who uses Facebook their whole life has a higher likelihood to get behind something like Facebook ads or something as simple as that, right?
So now what it's going to turn into is, like, instead of this younger generation of surgeons trying to catch up to what's already been done, it's going to be the other way around. Like older oral surgeons that have been doing this for a long time are going to be forced to catch up with what younger surgeons are doing, because that's what the market is demanding at this point.
Actually, one thing I'm thinking about is do you remember with our previous client, he was talking about the iPad drill that he had?
Yeah.
You know, super high tech, whatnot. Like, that's had to have been around for 5 years
That's
or something.
standard practice by now.
I know, and so you think of the problem or the threat to oral surgeons now is that you have, I think what you said, Grace, is spot on. The workforce, like the millennials that have grown up with technology, are all graduating from dental school and they're going to their residency and they're entering in, and how long can you last if you're not innovating? How long are you going to try to not be on, you know, Google reviews or health grades or whatever? Like, are you telling me that that's not going to become even more and more prevalent, and that more patients are going to be crowdsourcing opinions of what doctors
Sometimes
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes it seems like these industries become more saturated because people think that there's a way that things are done. Everyone's behind that, and it's not going to change so dramatically in their lifetime that they can pretty safely get into it and know what they're getting into. Mm-hmm. And it's like, no industry should ever be like that. Everybody should be shaken up. Like, there should be much more transparency, much more awareness, because not only do you want to be sharing what you know so that people are aware that you're doing cool stuff, you need to know what other people are doing so that you can keep up. Because something like with our previous client, if they think that this is like a new innovation, it's really brilliant, but everyone else is doing it, it's not, you know what I mean? It's not a new innovation. So how are they improving? How are they getting better?
Mm-hmm.
And how do people know that?
Yeah. All right, that was a little bit impromptu, but we were having a brainstorm session on the next white paper topic. And anyways, this is real talk, real time. And I think that we are on to something with basically what's going to put oral surgeons out of business, and therefore why they need to be considering not just a brand, but their training and processes and how they're getting new patients and business and whatnot. So thanks for watching, and we'll keep posting.
Keep you posted.